Sure. Hi, Amy. Martin here. Thanks for joining me today.
Hey Martin, thanks for inviting.
Yeah. So before we start, as I told you before, I want to acknowledge that this is a practice session. Uh, this is a fictionalized exercise designed to explore my counseling skills for my addictions course. Even though this is an exercise, everything that we will discuss today would stay private as it would be in any real session. So does that feel okay for you?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Great. So my focus today is to understand where you are in thinking about changes that you might bring today. And this is a space for you to explore your thoughts and feelings. So there is no pressure for you to make any decisions or commitments. So we will also touch on any challenges that you're facing and brainstorm any strategies to help you feel more, confident about going forward. So how does that sound for you?
Yeah, that sounds
Mm-hmm,
helpful.
mm-hmm,
And I've been feeling pretty stuck lately. That
mm-hmm,
sounds about something that I want to
mm-hmm.
discuss.
So can you tell me a little about what's been on your mind recently?
Sure. So I've
Mm-hmm,
been thinking about,
mm-hmm,
quitting smoking for some time.
mm-hmm,
But honestly,
mm-hmm,
it just feels uh, a lot overwhelming for me.
mm-hmm,
It's just something that I've done for so long that at this
mm-hmm,
point, to
mm-hmm,
quit, I don't even know where to start from.
mm-hmm. So it sounds like you have been feeling overwhelmed by this idea of quitting, and at the same time, you have started to think about how it's affecting you. Is that right?
Hey, yeah, exactly. I know it's bad for me, and
Mm-hmm,
I've tried to quit it before, but
mm-hmm,
it just never works.
mm-hmm. So the thing is, it takes a lot of courage to even start thinking about making a change like this. It's not easy. And the fact that you are here and open to explore about it, and it shows that you have a lot of self-awareness and determination.
Yeah.
So what are some of the reasons that you have been thinking about quitting?
Mainly it's my health, I would say,
Mm-hmm,
because I've been over the past few weeks, I would say I've been coughing a lot more,
mm-hmm,
and even when I do simple tasks like
mm-hmm,
getting up the stairs, I just get out of
mm-hmm,
breath very quickly.
mm-hmm,
So it it just doesn't feel right inside
mm-hmm,
me physically. But then
mm-hmm,
it also, I just feel very guilty about around my kids,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
just when I'm smoking.
mm-hmm. So what I can hear you saying is like for you, your health and your kids are really important. So on one hand, smoking, smoking has been a way to cope, but on the other hand, it's affecting both your well-being as well as your role as a parent. So how do you feel about that?
It just makes me feel very terrible about myself.
Mm-hmm,
I I don't want my kids to,
Mm-hmm.
think that it's okay to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, I just don't know how to stop doing it.
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like quitting feels daunting because smoking has been such a big part of your life. But maybe if we can explore what it makes it feel so hard, and also what strengths you might already have to help you.
Uh, yeah, I would say I mainly use it to manage stress.
Hmm.
Like I cannot imagine
Yeah.
being in a stressful
Hmm.
situation and then me not going to go
Hmm.
for a smoke because that's my way of handling stress.
Hmm.
And I've in the past I have managed other things, so
Hmm.
I guess I could figure out this too.
Hmm.
So that's the hope.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's completely normal to feel unsure when thinking about making a change. So especially when it's been a way for you to manage your stress, day-to-day stress. So many people feel torn at this stage, and that's okay.
Yeah, as you said, that's exactly how I feel, Don.
Hmm.
And I don't want to keep smoking, but
Hmm.
it's just too hard to
Hmm.
imagine myself not smoking at this
Hmm.
point.
Okay. So I hear you, what you said, and change can feel overwhelming. So, but the fact is that, you're thinking about how it shows you have a desire to improve the things. And as you mentioned, handling other challenges in the past, what helped you in the past to succeed in those situations?
Um, the situation in the past was my drinking
Mm-hmm.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
So to stop drinking, I actually
Mm-hmm.
ended up joining a support group.
Mm-hmm.
And it just really helped to have a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people around myself uh,
Mm-hmm.
who actually understood what I was going through at that moment.
Mhm. So that's a great insight. So what you said, like having support made a difference for you before. So that's what I can hear. And do you think something similar could help you now?
Um, maybe
Hmm.
I hadn't really thought about that, but
Hmm.
I I guess so it can.
Hmm. So if you would, for example, and let's trying to know, if you were to quit smoking today, what do you think life would look like uh, maybe 6 months from now?
Mm, I I guess I would be much more healthier,
Hmm.
or would just
Hmm.
have more energy in my body to do
Hmm.
even things like day-to-day stuff.
Hmm.
And more importantly, I guess I would just not feel so guilty around my kids. You know,
Hmm. Hmm.
that I would say is the main part.
Hmm. So it sounds like a quitting would not only improve your health, but also will make you feel more confident and more connected to your kids, or to say that you have more control in your life overall.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Hmm.
And I mean, the way you put it, I
Hmm.
guess I had never really thought about it in that way, but
Hmm.
I would say, yeah, that's how I feel.
Hmm. Okay, so at the same time, it sounds like, also from your voice, I can feel that some sense of uncertainty. So about how to get through that, and that's totally normal. And it's something we can work together. What do you think about it?
Uh, sure. I mean, yeah,
Hmm.
I feel this conversation would
Hmm.
help me, or,
Hmm.
consequent talks would also help me find the direction that I wanna
Hmm.
go into to reach to the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. So, what do you think about might be a, small, manageable first step towards quitting?
Um, Learning from my past experience, I think
Hmm. Hmm.
I I would just start cutting back, maybe
Hmm.
drink fewer cigarettes
Hmm.
from compared to before.
Yeah.
I would
You
just
mean
reduce it.
smoke fewer cigarettes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That's a great idea. And, starting small by cutting back feels achievable and also gives you a chance to build, confidence over time. And does that feel like a good plan to you?
yeah. I think I can try that. Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a strong first step, and you already have shown that you can face challenges head on, as you had in your past. And I believe you can apply the same strength in this case as well. So, how can I best support you in this process?
Uh, I'd say in the last time when I tried to
Mm-hmm.
quit drinking,
Mm-hmm.
main thing that I felt was the stress levels.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can talk about stress management
Mm-hmm.
strategies in,
Mm-hmm.
for our next session, because I
Mm-hmm.
believe that's what I would struggle
Mm-hmm.
the most on.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, absolutely. Stress management, that what you are saying, is a key part of this whole process that we do, and we can focus on that the next time. So for now, cutting back and thinking about the ways to manage your stress sounds like a great or a solid starting point for you. How do you feel about it?
I After this conversation, I think, yeah, I feel a bit more hopeful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the least I
Mm-hmm.
would say. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can actually do
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm-hmm.
because at the beginning I was having second thoughts in terms of if
Mm-hmm.
I can actually do this. But
Mm-hmm.
now I have a little confidence in terms of
Mm-hmm.
saying that I
Mm-hmm.
probably can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I thank you for your openness today. You have taken an important step by reflecting on your goals and exploring how to move forward. You care about your family, you care about your health, and I'm here to support you in any way. So I'm glad to hear that what you said. I know that change takes time, and you have already started that process. So just being here itself is a start of that process. I look forward for the next session and to build on what we discussed today. See you later.
Okay. Thank you, Matt, and talk to you later.
Yeah.